Hi, guys. Today you're going to do a little writing. First, you'll read um, from Scholastic News a debate on swimming with manatees. And there's a really short video, a minute long video. The article's short. This here will take you probably the most time today. And what you'll do is you'll come in to you'll have your own individual document here called Seeing Both Sides. Um, you will, I know it's kind of small here, but if I go big, you will, tells you based on what you read, swimming with manatees, identify reasons that support each side, the yes side and the no side. And we've done the debates that in Storyworks this year. And we've talked about why you want to have both the yes side and the no side, because an opinion essay, it's about stating a view and using evidence to try and convince your readers to agree with you. But you do need to know where all sides stand on the issue so you can be more convincing. So you're going to decide where you stand, even though you're filling out the yes and the no side. And then you're going to come down here for your writing. Okay, there should be a box coming up here. And you want to tell a bit about your topic and clearly state your opinion. And a few sentences or two explaining um, your reasons, what the debate's all about. And although they're saying, and when you get down here, this is where all the collecting you've been doing the past few days might come into play. You might want to recall about Dr. Lowe and what he saw and what he's, depending on what side you're on. You might want to talk about maybe bringing up the swimming with manatees topic, reminded you of hearing about swimming with the dolphins. You might want to bring that into your writing. So what this kind of writing is, it's called a flash draft, discovery draft. Different teachers call it different things. And what we want to do here, I guess I will enlarge, is you want to draft quickly, flash draft. I guess that's why most teachers call it a flash draft. Type or you could do it on paper if this drives you nuts with the typing in the boxes. And once the writing's done, a whole big piece of this is going back and reflecting, reading it back, and deciding discover within there what did that draft point out to me? What feels really important that I wrote about? What seems to be the focus? Okay, it's not going to be your greatest writing. It's not a published piece of writing, but it's going to help you clear up some thinking you have. All right, so I'm coming down in here now. I don't want to write about manatees to demonstrate here because I don't want to sway you guys one way or another where I am. So let me get this smaller, please. Come on. So what I'm going to do is, write about something I did when I taught summer school. Sometimes the classroom would get so hot that we couldn't concentrate. And the kids, I remember a couple days in a row, there was like a heat wave, and the kids and I just gave up, and we just started reading about. I said, "That's it. We have snow days. Why don't we have heat days?" So they came up with writing a letter to the superintendent, and I said, "Yeah, that's a good idea." So we all had the point of view there should be heat days, but we had to back it up with reasons. So I'm going to pretend here we are, a couple days we've told stories about our experiences, we've looked up some studies, we looked up dehydration, And then we're ready to just flash draft and see what seems important to everybody. Before I begin doing that, on this it says, it has this words to use. So I made these arrows from these boxes, depending on which side you're going to. Should we, okay to swim with manatees, people shouldn't. You could use those reasons up in there. I wasn't really sure what words to use they're talking about in the directions. Choose 4 words you might use in a paragraph. So your manatee kind of words like habitat, threatened. Maybe they were taught. So I also included some transition words, words for stating your opinion. Okay, so that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to look over here. I am confident. I think. I believe. In my opinion. Okay, that's where I'll start. Now, I'm going to start this way. In my opinion, and I'm going to, most of these you need to, not all, but use a comma. A lot of these down here, first, second, third, from my point of view. Okay, in my opinion, the school should have heat days. Okay, why am I worrying about that? Heat days when the temperature rises above 90 degrees in classrooms. One reason for this is that there are snow days worked into the calendar for safety reasons. Oh, let me stop here just to tell you guys, I'm typing this fast and furiously because I've been collecting, in my pretend scenario here, I've been collecting evidence or reasons. I've been reading things. We've been just talking about things in class. And I've even rehearsed, maybe using my fingers, one reason. And I've stated one reason. Hey, there's snow days on the calendar for safety reasons. Well, isn't this a safety reason when your body temperature is rising? Secondly, there are no air conditioning. There's no air conditioning in anywhere near our summer school classroom. Water fountains sometimes don't work. Another reason is, here's a really strong reason, is that Dr. So-and-so said that when a person's body core temperature reaches, when the outside temperature is 90 and above, learning just shuts down because the body is in a survival mode. So I've rehearsed those. I've used my fingers and said first, second, third. Now that's why I can just type real quickly. One reason, worked into the calendar for safety reasons. So why can't heat days be part of the summer school calendar? Secondly, comma, the water fountains are out of service many times, and the nearest air conditioner room, air conditioned room is far away and occupied. Look over here at transition words. Furthermore, according to Dr. Smith of Tufts University, when the outdoor temperature reaches indoor temperature 90 degrees, a person is unable to focus or concentrate. And maybe something he says. He says something. Dr. Smith stated. All right, and on and on. I'd finish that up, and then not just be done with it, but go back, take a look. What feels important? What was my strongest? Where could I really be convincing? All right, so flash draft today, and I would look forward to seeing your slides and seeing what we come up with. All right, good luck. And final PS is yesterday's fact opinion. I'm sure your facts were easy to find in that article. Dr. Lowe article was loaded with facts. I even have the transcript. I got the transcript out after I watched the video, and this was at the site. It just has the written form of the video, and it was loaded with facts. He's a vet for 26 years, provable. 1989 can prove that. Can prove. Scars on the side. So manatees get hit by boats. How do you know that's a fact? Scars on their side. Loaded with facts. The opinions were harder to find. It took me a while. I found nice homes, which is an opinion because maybe some people don't think homes on the waterfront are nice. Maybe they're McMansions on the waterfront. Maybe they're, not so nice homes. So that's an opinion. Also, messing up the environment. That's kind of an opinion word. Maybe some people think that people aren't messing up the environment because people have a right to their property and do what they want to their property. I think a lot of the other opinions that I found, not a lot, because there were very few, happened to be in the last paragraph, perhaps, about manatees causing a sense of peace and serenity. So don't worry if you had a difficult time on that. That was hard for me to find those opinions on the chart. All right, everyone, have a nice day, and